Hello, welcome to our winter series at our home. My name is Ruth McKinney, and this is my daughter Audrey, and we are so excited. We're bringing you to our house out in Driggs, Idaho, which is on the backside of Jackson Hole. So if you go over the pass of the Tetons, that's where you'll find us right now. And we're here for a whole big holiday stretch. So we thought it would be fun to show you our home. And today we are starting with a recipe that my family absolutely loves. It's a vodka marinara on top of ravioli. And what would you say? I mean, is this?
It's one of our favorites. The sauce is so good, especially with the ravioli.
It is so good. So we've got a pan going. Let's walk through this. We have a pan of 3 tablespoons of butter. And it's actually, if you want to follow along, if you've got the cookbook, it's on page 245 in Hungry for Home. But we went ahead and we're going to put 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to kind of eye that.
You're going to chop up the...
Yeah, oh, Audrey, you're going to chop up basil and garlic for me. Now what we have, can you hand me the onions over here? Yeah. We've already diced a small yellow onion, and we're going to cook it, saute it until it's translucent. So here we go. Right now out here, it's a little different than home. It is snow covered, and we came over the pass last night and the snow was going. All right, I've got this over kind of a low to medium. And again, I'm just gonna saute it. What I mean by translucent is the onions, you'll literally be able to see through them. So we're gonna do this. That takes, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, maybe a little bit less. It's all diced up. Now what we've already done, or actually what I have Audrey doing right now, is she took a large clove of garlic and she's dicing that up very finely. Because once these are translucent, we're going to add the garlic. And we're going to cook that for 1 more minute. Not much longer, because you don't want your garlic to burn. I sent my husband to the store to buy the tomatoes, and I wasn't super clear on directions. So he got me 2, but you need 1 28-ounce can of Italian plum diced tomatoes. And so we've got some diced tomatoes here, and he also got crushed tomatoes, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix them. But ordinarily you would use 1 large 28-ounce can of diced. Did we get that out?
Yeah.
These are looking really good, Audrey. It's so much fun. Only some of our family has arrived so far. So Audrey has very graciously offered to help me get things ready, get meals prepped. One fun thing we're doing while we're all together, so all 9 of us will be together, and my brother, so 10 of us. And I've assigned different people in charge of different dinners on different nights. So you might have an oldest and a youngest, and anyway, we've mixed it all up. I think Alex might have even had AI figure it out for us.
I don't even know how she
threw it
did
on
it.
and had AI jumble the names for us. But it's really fun. So they're going to get to do all the grocery shopping. They set the table. They do the whole menu planning, and it's a lot of fun.
Garlic yet?
Oh yeah, go ahead and put the garlic in for me. Oh yeah, don't let that in. Got that? Again, we'll saute the garlic for 1 minute. We don't want it to burn. If you'll go ahead and dice up all the...
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna stir this. I think the more garlic, the better. All right. Once that 1 minute has passed, turn this up a little bit, I'm gonna add the tomatoes. Let's see. So we've had this house that we actually rent out on Airbnb. We've had it for about a year, but it's one of our very favorite family places. All right, my hands are greasy. Could you help me with that? My hand's greasy from the oil.
Yeah.
So thank you. So Audrey, have you gotten to ski yet?
Yes.
Audrey and Bob came out before me.
Me and my dad came out on Sunday, and then all day yesterday it was just us here, so we went and skied all day. Do you want me to pour it in?
Yeah.
It was really nice. They haven't had much snow yet, but starting Saturday, they've had like over a foot since.
It gets
Especially
more
last night
snow
when we
here. I think it holds records nationwide as far as they have great snow. All right, here we go. Audrey, do you have, if you can give me, we're cooking this down. I need the basil thrown in here.
Yeah, I have
And
the
what
basil.
we're putting in is 2 tablespoons. And again, err on more than less if you love basil. Yeah, got it all diced up. Go ahead and try to dice up just the rest of these big.
Okay.
But it needs to be fresh basil. This makes your whole kitchen smell amazing. So Audrey is away at school, and she's so
Well, not
excited.
anymore.
Not right now, but she's so excited to get her own place next year to do her own cooking.
Mm-hmm.
What are you most excited? What are you looking forward to cooking?
Gosh, I don't even know. Probably eggs, honestly.
Eggs.
Have some real eggs for a change.
She
Those
says
are
her
nice.
school does not have real eggs. I guess they're out of a box. Most colleges.
Out of a bag.
Out of a bag.
But honestly, just in general, just being able to cook food for any meal
Yeah.
would be so nice.
What's fun is I think most of my, maybe half of my, 3 out of my 4 girls love cooking. All right, so after you add your basil, you're gonna add about 1/8 of a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Again, if you like it a little spicier, add a little bit more.
Do you want me to get the pasta out yet?
Yes, in this pan, I've got water boiling. And we are going to put in some frozen ravioli. You can choose any kind of ravioli. If you want gluten-free ravioli, if you want whole wheat ravioli. I had Bob and Audrey pick me up any cheese ravioli that they wanted to find.
Do you
All
want
right, now after
1
this.
or 2 bags?
I would just do
One, half a
for
bag.
you.
Okay.
Now what we're gonna do, we are going to put in some vodka. That's why it's called Vodka Marinara. But I wanna tell you, Vodka Marinara, don't worry about alcohol. It will burn off in this recipe. It does not, you can almost not taste it, but it does burn off, so you don't have to be concerned. And you are gonna put in 1/2 cup of vodka. You can put it a little less if you want.
Do you need the heavy whipping cream yet?
I think I might drive some people crazy because I'm not exactly exact in my measuring. Pardon?
To say the least.
To say the least.
Do you want your heavy whipping cream?
Not yet.
Okay.
So you are gonna simmer this for 15 minutes because you want the alcohol to totally cook down. So just let this simmer and all the flavors start to go into each other. And once it simmers, we're gonna add heavy whipping cream and the Parmesan last. Yeah, it's simmering right now. I'm gonna go ahead and mix up those raviolis so they don't stick together.
Could also, is it hot enough, that water? The ravioli one? It's up to the max, but it doesn't look like.
Getting used to the house that you don't live in on a regular basis and the ovens, ours is gas at home, well, and it's just a little bit different the way the stovetop works. So this is the first time we've ever done a house where we've Airbnb'd it, and it has its challenges. So, but it's fun. I wanted to create a home away from home for people. All right.
Do you want me to move the ravioli over here, see if this
Yeah,
works
that's
better?
smart. That's smart.
Watch your arm. So this flame's bigger.
I wish you could smell it. Garlic, tomato, onion, basil, and soon to be Parmesan.
Smells so good.
I know. One of the ways you can tell when ravioli is done is when they start to completely float to the top. Just a little bit of, not useless information, but just a little bit of information if you haven't checked the package.
Second tip Tuesday.
Yeah, it's like a tip Tuesday. All right, doesn't that look good? All right, I think it's about time. We're gonna add the heavy whipping cream, 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream.
Is that the half cup?
Yep. And you're gonna simmer for another 5 minutes. Oh, I could eat it with a spoon. So you happy to be home?
I am. Nice to be done with finals.
I know, and it's just fun to escape all together and do our normal family things. All right, so this is gonna go for 5 minutes.
Do we have the cheese yet, or is that at the end?
The cheese is after it simmers for 5 minutes. And then the final thing happens, and that's the Parmesan. All right, so it's been simmering another 5 minutes. The ravioli's done. Audrey, if you'll carry those over and
Yeah, I'll
strain them.
strain it.
Don't burn your hands though. Here's some mitts.
Some big mittens.
And then we're going to add the Parmesan. And what I had Audrey do ahead of time is we took a planer. It just grates that Parmesan extra fine. So we went ahead and we planted about 5 or 6 tablespoons of Parmesan. And we're going to put that all over. So good. I mean, if I were to walk into this house right now, I would be like, it smells so good. There we go. So it's a very, very easy recipe to make, and everyone's gonna love it. Serve it with a great Caesar salad, crusty bread, and it is a perfect winter meal. You got it? Let me see. I think I found something. Audrey, will you sprinkle some
some
shaved
cheese.
Parmesan on top? Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, you got lost.
I know. It's okay. It's perfect. Awesome. All right. Serve these to your kids, your partner, your spouse, and I promise you're going to have a great winter's day. Have a great day.